IHME forecast shows over 200,000 additional deaths. If we would follow the rules in terms of wearing masks and not mixing, we could avoid a large percentage of those deaths. So in the near term, it's bad news. But the next 4 to 6 months really call on us to do our best, because we can see that this will end, and you don't want somebody you love to be the last to die of coronavirus. I thought the United States would do a better job handling it. Overall, when I did the forecast in 2015, I talked about the deaths potentially being higher. So this virus could be more fatal than it is. We didn't get the worst case. But the thing that's surprised me is that the economic impact in the U.S. and around the world has been much greater than the forecast that I made 5 years ago. Well, I think we need to help all of humanity here. We want the world economy to be going. We want to minimize the deaths. And, the basic technology is a German company. And so blocking international sharing and cooperation has been disruptive and a mistake during this entire pandemic. So we need to ramp up the capacity of all the vaccines. There will be some additional ones approved in the months ahead that are easier to scale up the manufacturing. But the U.S. Has benefited from other countries' work here, and we shouldn't be entirely selfish in how we go forward. The extreme idea that everybody should die until we have the very last American vaccinated, that's hardly the appropriate response. Certainly by the summer, we'll be way closer to normal than we are now. But even through early 2022, unless we help other countries get rid of this disease and we get high vaccination rates in our country, the risk of reintroduction will be there. And of course, the global economy will be slowed down, which hurts America economically in a pretty dramatic way. So we'll have, starting in the summer, about 9 months where a few things like big public gatherings will still be restricted. But, we can see now that somewhere between 12 to 18 months, we have a chance, if we manage it well, to get back to normal. I think we have a real communications challenge that you've got to find out who do people trust, make sure they've got the data. I hope as people see it this vaccine rolled out and reducing the death rate, reducing transmission to people you care about, that 60% number will go up. The track record will be developed, and I think we'll get over the 70% that should reduce the transmission dramatically. Let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion.
Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.